And welcome into Getting Help from Uncle Sam. We've heard that all politics starts local. And today we're going to be looking at local, especially Montgomery County, because we have the Commissioner for District 3, Ronda Walker. Yes. So glad to have you with us.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
And you know, she's a Robert E. Lee High School graduate.
I am.
She went to Troy University, and then she had the ideal idea. I want to get a master's degree, Hawaii. Tell me a little bit about that.
I did. I got a master's degree from the University of Hawaii. I was 27 and single and had the opportunity to live in Honolulu for 3 years, all expenses paid.
My gosh.
And it was wonderful. Obviously, that's one of the most beautiful places on earth, but
Yes.
It was also a phenomenal program. Their World
Good.
History program, top 10 in the United States. So
That's amazing. Well, you are one of 5 commissioners for the Montgomery County Commission. Of course, you know, this has nothing to do with the city of Montgomery, because Montgomery County is bigger than just the city of Montgomery.
Right. We have 5 commissioners, and we each have 45 to 50,000 constituents.
Wow.
We divide up the entire county of Montgomery based on population. So I am District 3, and that is in the center of the city. So from Capitol Heights, right where Federal Drive meets Atlanta Highway, that's where my district starts. And I run the entire length of the Atlanta Highway corridor all the way down to Arrowhead. And I pick up everything north of I-85. So I'm also Taylor Road, for example, AUM, Halcyon Summit, Ann Street, Lee High School. My alma mater is in my district.
That's good. Well, like every governmental agency, we've seen a lot of problems over the past few years, and there's some obstacles and there's some opportunities. What are the main opportunities do you think we have in Montgomery County?
We have a lot of good things going on in Montgomery County, and sometimes the good isn't able to push through for the sake of the bad things that people want to talk about.
Right.
But one thing that needs to be highlighted is last year, 2022, was one of the best economic development years in Montgomery's history. We have businesses clamoring to locate in Montgomery and the entire state of Alabama. We have the governor to thank for that. We have the Department of Commerce to thank for that, but also our city and county leadership. We get the importance of economic development. It fuels the entire engine of the city. So last year was a phenomenal year for Montgomery. And here's the question that we ask of these companies. You know, they have several options, several similar sized cities to choose from, several similar amenities and various things.
Yes.
Why Montgomery? Why do you pick Montgomery? And do you know what they say?
The quality of the people.
The people.
Absolutely.
You're absolutely right.
It's always about people.
It always is about people, and they're blown away by the quality of the people that they meet in Montgomery, the sincerity, the hospitality, the intelligence, the hard work ethic, and it's just incredible. So that is a strength that we need to capture and to remember that we have. And the people of Montgomery ultimately will be the decision in our success or our failure. It's not the elected officials.
No, that's true.
It's the people. But you asked about opportunities, but also obstacles.
Yes.
I would say, without a doubt, the biggest obstacle in Montgomery right now is crime. The biggest issue that we have to deal with. Now, we're the county, so the sheriff's department is in our purview, not the Montgomery Police Department. But like I just described, my entire district is located within the city limits. So it's important that the city and county work together. But crime prevention, right now, we have some judges in Montgomery County that don't want to put people in jail. And it's not just the petty drug offenses. It is violent criminals, and they don't want to put them in jail. So as long as the criminals think there aren't going to be repercussions, we're going to continue to see this crime. So we need judges who aren't afraid to put violent criminals in jail. Do you know that our courthouse was closed down for 2 years?
Yes, yes.
No trials for 2 years. It's unconscionable. So we've got a backlog, and the criminals know it. So the other thing is we need more police officers. We need more police officers. And I'm never one to say money is the answer. I'm a very much a fiscal conservative on the commission. Money isn't the answer to everything. Some people want to say that. But when it comes to we need more police officers, that's a money issue.
Yeah, money's a factor. And also, we need to realize the fact that we need to make a police officer's job a coveted job.
We do.
Not one of these that they say, oh, these are terrible people. They're not terrible people.
Absolutely.
They're mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers. They're just like you and I.
Right.
Again, going back to what we talked about, they're people
Yeah.
that want to do some good.
Yeah, for the last couple of years, 2 or 3 years, we've almost villainized
Yes.
our public
Oh,
defenders.
I know.
and they are the people that are charged to keep us safe. And we need to put them on the pedestal that they deserve to be on. But we need to pay them more. We need to have more police officers in Montgomery if we're going to deal with the crime issue. Right now, the city and county collectively have $84 million in federal government money, the
yes.
American Rescue Plan, that we as county officials and city officials get to decide how that money's spent. If it were up to me, I would spend 100% of those dollars on public safety. It's not going to be,
yeah.
it's not going to happen.
No, I know.
But I'm saying if I were the queen of the world, I would spend it all on public safety because that's our number one issue.
Great. Well, those are some good goals and some good objectives. And let our viewers know that if for some reason they would like to talk to you about any concern, are you accessible to the public?
Absolutely, and I'm glad you asked that question. I want to encourage your viewers, get to know your county commissioner, get to know your city council person.
Absolutely.
Hey, I'll give out my cell phone number, my email address. We want you to reach out to us because we don't know what we don't know, and we've got to work together. This is a representative democracy, and
Yes.
that means I
Yes.
just do what you want me to do. So my phone number is 334-201-7608.
Okay, it'll be on the screen, Kid.
And I'll make sure to give you my email
Yes.
address so you can have it on the screen.
We'll have
But I
all
would
that
love for
too.
people to reach out to
Well,
me.
listen, thanks so much for what you're doing. I've followed your career. You're doing an excellent job. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sitting in that chair.
Well, I appreciate you having me on today.
And just remember, just as Rhonda said, these people represent you, so make sure you let your views be known to them. And we'll be right back right after this.